Hi team, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing final salary pensions and how to calculate your final salary pension transfer value. We're going to be doing this in 3 minutes, so my YouTube manager is going to be telling me when I approach that. So here we go. What is a final salary pension? As you know, a final salary pension is what you get from your UK employment, typically older style UK pension schemes. Final salary, DB, defined benefit, gold-plated pension scheme. These all mean the same thing, your final salary scheme. Why were final salary schemes offered? Well, companies thought they would be better to offer people something that was more valuable, help them stay at that firm for a longer period of time. Back in the day, people stayed at companies 5, 10, 15, 25 years. Not like today when everyone moves around and gets a better job next week. So how do you calculate your final salary pension transfer value? Well, there's a couple of rough ways of doing this. Normally you would look at the multiple of what you're being offered on an annual basis, and you could maybe times this by 20, 25, 30 times 35 times to give you your CETV, which is what they will offer you, a cash equivalent transfer value. This is not a very mathematical way of doing things. We have a very good understanding of each UK scheme and what multiplier they're currently using. This will change over the course of time depending on whether they want to keep you or whether they want to get rid of you and try to push you away by giving you a good offer. The technical way that it's actually calculated inside your UK scheme will differ significantly. The main thing that stays the same is a multiple of the length of the time or your final years that you've worked at the company. This is normally then divided by a fraction of either 1/60th or 1/80th. I'm not going to go into that complicated calculation here, but we can explain that for you in more detail during an appointment. So the best way to calculate it is actually just to ask for your CETV. Fill in a letter of authority with ourselves at Cameron James. We will obtain your cash equivalent transfer value and put together a report to advise whether we believe it's in your interest to transfer your pension or whether you should keep it where it is. As you will know by now, there's a lot of information we need to go into this. It's called an FCA DB report because you have safeguarded benefits above £30,000, which is why you're even talking to me in the first place rather than just going and doing this yourself. You cannot transfer a final salary scheme without taking FCA guideline advice. I'm approaching 3 minutes, so I need to go now. But guys, subscribe below if you want to understand more about final salaries, and there's many videos in our catalog which go into this in more detail. Click subscribe below and speak to you soon. Thanks, Dominic.